This week has been a bit of a WWE session in Congress as well, as Nancy Mace is putting forth a bill that would ban trans people from using bathrooms in federal buildings. Now, is that what that is? No, you're supposed to use, thanks the Hill. It's not you banning people from using bathrooms in federal buildings. Thanks the Hill for your stupid headlines. It's a bill that you have to use the bathroom of your gender and your sex at birth. And here's Nancy Mace telling us exactly what she's doing. And it gets even better.
The radical left is calling me an extremist for being a feminist, fighting to protect the rights of women and girls. If being a feminist makes me an extremist or a bigot or a monster, I am totally here for it, because I'm going to fight like hell for every woman and every little girl across this country to protect you. The radical left is calling me an extremist for being a feminist, fighting to protect the rights of women and girls. If being a feminist...
What? Yeah, so she's making a bill for banning trans people. you have to have a stick and berries to use the men's restroom. My favorite Mysterio. Congress elected a trans now. Yes. And here's my favorite man, Speaker Johnson, coming out to pretend how super hardcore he is in order to show his support for the bill. He's now all like really feeling the MAGA Trump energy, and he's like trying to be as hardcore as he possibly can. Listen to Mike right here. Say what we've all been saying for 20 years. I mean, for the dawn of time.
Hello, everybody. I just want to make a statement for all of you here and be very clear.
Okay.
I was asked a question this morning at the leadership gaggle, and
okay,
I
good to hear.
the premise because the answer is so obvious.
Yes.
For anybody who doesn't know my well-established record on this issue, let me be unequivocally clear.
Okay.
A man is a man, and a woman is a woman.
What? What? It is? I'm just supposed to sit here and just take that? Yes, you are.
And a man cannot become a woman. That said, I also believe, that's what Scripture teaches, what I just said, but I also believe that we treat everybody with dignity. And so we can do and believe all those things at the same time.
Thank you. And remember, this initially came from this video of Nancy Mace explaining exactly that.
calling me an extremist.
Hold on, I have it on slow motion.
Feminist. The radical left is calling me an extremist for being a feminist, fighting to protect the rights of women and girls. If being a feminist makes me an extremist or a bigot or a monster, I am totally here for it, because I'm going to fight like hell for every woman and every little girl across this country to protect you and keep you safe.
Yeah, anyways. So, and then we have, apparently after this bill started to come out, of course, people on the left and people in the trans community have decided to have violence over this. Because if I don't get to use the bathroom I want to use no matter what, even if it's a children's bathroom, I'm going to use that bathroom. You can't stop me. I identify as a child. They immediately result to violence. Because that's what you do, right? That's what you do. Look at these eyes. These eyes. Oh, these eyes. And never seen never. I feel like they had us in the first half with this, though. Yeah, Trump making women great again. Let's go. Let's go. I love that dress, honestly. Me too, Violet. It's the best. Okay. And so here is a trans person sending this to Nancy Mace. It's one thing to just put it on TikTok. It's one thing to put it on TikTok or put it on Instagram and just throw it out there because you're having some kind of psychotic moment or you're trying to blow up steam. I don't know. But you tag them, which immediately gets sent to their mailbox. It's being DM'd to them. So anytime you tag me on Instagram, it's sent to my message box. And this person literally threatens Nancy Mace. What?
This video goes out to Congresswoman Nancy Mace.
Yes. What's
Congresswoman Nancy Mace, I hope that one day I do find you in that women's bathroom and I grab your ratty looking fucking hair and drag your face down to the floor while I repeatedly bash it in until the blood's everywhere and you're dead.
You're nuts. You are freaking nuts, dude. Yikes. So naturally, Nancy Mace actually saw this and then made a post about it, because why not? Why not? Why not put this out to show how violent the left truly is in all their antics? You always hear about the right being so violent. The right is the violent ones. They're so scary. They're the ones with the guns that are scary. This is freaking psychotic. And then you have ABC coming out and questioning Nancy Mace on this bathroom bill. And she kind of drops the hammer on her response to the reason of the bill. And you would think an ABC reporter would just shut his mouth and just stop it from there. But why? You got to keep pushing.
The question is, with your piece of legislation about banning
Also, can we say something?
Women from using.
100%.
Can we say something? This coat is fantastic. Where did you get that? Oh, you look like the Wicked Witch of the West. You look like the Ice Queen from Narnia. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's keep listening. Very sinister. Honestly, it was pretty sinister.
The question is, with your piece of legislation about banning women from using.
100%, yes.
My question to you
And
is.
it doesn't go far enough. I'll be filing more bills.
You have said that it was created in response to Congresswoman-elect McBride.
100%. And
But should legislation be created targeted at one specific person?
It doesn't mention anyone in the legislation, but
You've said it was aimed at her.
No, I have said it's a result of this. I'm not going to allow biological men into women's private spaces. I will stand in the brink and stand in the way of anyone on the radical left who thinks that it's okay for a penis to be in a women's locker room or a bathroom or a changing room. Hell no. I am not going to stand for it. And the Speaker said it would be in the House rules package. If it's not, I'll be ready with a motion, a privileged motion to force a vote on this. This is not okay. I'm a survivor of rape. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. And I'm not going to allow any man in any female private spaces.
Now, Speaker.
End of story. And by the way, I'm getting
No speaker, no speaker, no speaker, no speaker.
death threats from men pretending to be women. Why is it that these crazy
Yeah, and before the left goes, I bet she isn't, and then she posts it. I love that too. Always have your receipts ready, people. Don't just say things like that. Don't just say there are death threats. Have the receipts ready, because people would say, you're making it up. I don't believe you. But now that the receipts are out and put out in public, she's not lying. The jacket is from Iceland, pure baby seal. Lovely.
people, the insanity, the radical left, are willing to kill women over a man's right to be in a women's restroom.
Speaker Johnson has said he wants to treat every new member with the words dignity and respect. Forcing this congressperson to go into a male restroom, is that dignity and respect?
Forcing women to share private spaces with men is not dignity and not respect. And I'm absolutely going to stand in the way of anyone who thinks it's okay for a man to be in our locker room, in our changing rooms, in our dressing rooms, in women's bathrooms. And in fact, if you agree with that, you're crazy, because that's not okay. It's not okay.
Thank you, Congressman. We're going to peel away from this conversation, Kira. So a little bit.
Kira, we're going to peel away from this conversation. I was trying to get her to submit to my will, but she didn't. She kept coming back with things like I was raped and then there are people trying to kill me and stuff, and I don't know how to respond to that. But I'm going to pull over here and then give you my take on what actually just happened. Take it away, leftard, go.
of the context of what we were just talking about.
Give us
I'm gonna have
context.
my cameraman step out of the active driveway.
Ooh,
here.
it's like an IRL
Was
stream.
that Nancy Mace put forward this piece of legislation. It was aimed, she said, although the name is not in the legislation, at a new member of Congress, Sarah McBride of Delaware, who is a transgender woman. She has said that the legislation would prevent women from using male restrooms and vice versa in the United States Capitol. Speaker Johnson has said, he made a statement earlier today where he said he believes quote, man is a man and woman is a woman.
He said that. What's a woman? I'm still trying to figure it out.
Also called for, as you heard me ask the congressman about, dignity and respect for new members of Congress, and that would include this new member of Congress, Sarah McBride from Delaware, who is
How about a little dignity and respect on your nose? Look at that thing. That thing's huge.
a transgender woman.
What's up, Jesse?
All of that to say, this
Clutches
is now an
pearls.
issue that Congress is forced to grapple with here,
Yeah.
and one that they've never been forced to grapple with before, because Sarah McBride is the first trans person elected to the United States House of Representatives.
Do you see how happy he just got? She's the first trans person, so that's very exciting. And then Nancy Mace. Look, I love her to death. She was from my old district in Charleston, okay? She cracks me up. These videos, these walking videos of her talking and walking are just so chic, so fashion. But first, let's get before we get substance, for the fellas, let's just get a little slow motion walk. Yeah. Nancy Mace. Just making sure boys use the right restrooms. Yeah, the way you say biological, girl, it's got me going, woo! I like these slow motion walk-ins. Let's get a zoom in. Nancy. N for Nancy. Not the one to mess with. All right, let's see what she's actually saying. Now let's hear some substance. I think she's going to actually go even harder, and she's going to make it a federal law for people of their gender at birth. I love that you even have to say that in today's world. It's just so stupid. Dang, dude, you already talked about Linda McMahon. Did you play the video when she pretended she was in a coma while Vance? No, I didn't see that video. Do you have that link? I want to see a video of McMahon playing dead. That sounds hilarious. Nancy Mace is allowed in my safe space anytime. I'll tell her that. I'll freaking tell her that. All right, let's watch.
Hey everyone, I told you I wasn't going to stop with Capitol Hill. I'm filing another bill tonight that would ban biological men from women's spaces on all federal property all across the country. This fight starts here. It starts now. Men are not allowed in women's spaces, period. Full stop, end of story.
Wow. So naturally,
Everyone, I told you I
oh my God, make it go away.
I'm
Or
filing another bill tonight.
or bring it back.
that would ban biological men from
Or bring it back. I don't know. God, I can't get rid of this. It's like so much. Do we have any other romantic music? Ah, yes. It's a Nancy Mace. She is a biological woman. And the way she walks and passes bills at the same time, it makes you go crazy. Yes, give it thumbs up. A heart for Nancy Mace. Give it the hearts. Give it the hearts, Nancy Mace. I love the way you give her hearts for Nancy Mace. I support whatever bill you say, girl. Is that the kind of man you're looking for in your life? Change it up. God. Nancy, I'll take you to Olive Garden and we can talk about that bill. I don't have a lot of money, but I did make $8 in super chats last night. So, purely cordial though. Okay, don't get any ideas. I'm married. Could you imagine this topic 25 million years ago? Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's not letting me send the link. God, I'll have to look it up. Just YouTube. Vince, Linda, Trish. Okay, I will. Okay, and then it goes on. So the trans person, trans rep elected Sarah McBride. Oh, McBride. Are you Irish? That's pretty cool. We're the same person. Puts out a statement saying, I will follow the rules as outlined by Speaker Johnson, even if I disagree with them. Wow. So you're not gonna like commit violence. You're just gonna be totally cordial. Okay, that's fine with me. What the frick? Sarah, I'd pee next to you anytime you wanted. We'll do the same horse trough together. Me and you in the horse trough. Don't worry. Isn't that the craziest thing in the whole world? The fact that men, we still pee in horse troughs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when's the last time you've peed in a horse trough, but I peed in one not too long ago, and it too much for me. It too much horse trough for me. So naturally, John Fetterman put out a statement saying this, and which means we have to call him. We're going to have to call John Fetterman. We have to tell him what we think about his tweet. John Fetterman says, there's no job I'm afraid to lose if it requires me to degrade anyone. If that's a defining issue for a voter, there will be a different candidate. We have a bathroom in my office that anyone is welcome to use, including Representative-elect Sarah McBride. So naturally, I'm going to have to call him out on this. I'm going to call and ask him if I can take a big in his bathroom. Let's see. This is seriously the same perversion that went on before the flood. First vid that pops up. Okay, I'm going to look that up. I hope Pete Buttigieg, husband or wife, visits the bathroom while Nancy Pelosi is going to the bathroom where she... What? Is Fetterman going to hold it for Sarah too? Yeah, 100%. All right, let's call John Fetterman. Where are you at, John Fetterman? Perfect. Here is his phone number. Let's call him up. Let's call the Fettermans. Let's see what he's doing. Call the Fettermans up.
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Senator John Fetterman.
Dang it.
Please listen carefully to the following options so that we can best serve you. If you'd like to comment on a legislative issue or policy concern, please press 1. If you need assistance with a matter involving any federal agency, please press 2. If you'd like to speak with a member of the Senator's staff, please press 3. Thank you for your call today. Senator Fetterman appreciates you taking the time to let us know your views on the issues that matter to you and to the people of Pennsylvania.
The problem with late
shows. To serve
shows.
you better, please be sure to include the spelling of your first and last name, your email address, your phone number, and your Pennsylvania zip code at the beginning of your message. You may also leave your full mailing address if you'd like. For more information, or if you wish to send the Senator an email, please visit our website at fetterman.senate.gov. That's
It's the longest message ever.
FERMANSENATE.gov. Thank you so much for your call.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
John Fetterman, right now, dude, I gotta poop so bad, dude. I just saw you put out a tweet saying that anybody can use your bathroom. Anybody and everybody. Everybody is welcome to use your bathroom. Dude, I gotta poop so right now. I'm outside your door. I gotta go so bad, dude. John Fetterman, open up the door, please. It's Derek O'Shea, your favorite person that calls you and leaves long messages. Please, John, open up your door, dude. I'm about to poop my pants, dude. I hope when they listen to that message, they're like, what the frick? The frick is that? The last Rumble chat. The last time I peed, I had stickers of Hillary and Nancy Pelosi to splash wall, so I'm okay with it. Nice. I hope when John Fetterman gets that message, he's just like, what the frick is this, dude? I was listening to the message and I was confused the whole time. I have no idea what's actually happening out there. It's freaking me out. So what is your stance on the bathroom situation? Should Sarah McBride Only use the male restroom. Man, I don't even see an Adam's apple. They're getting good.